21st annual Cruisefest Classic Car Parade is a labor of love for the city of Berkeley, its volunteers, and classic car lovers all over the country. Sponsored by DTE Energy, this annual classic car happening is greatly anticipated and well attended by Berkeley residents and visitors alike. We went to the parade staging area and caught up with a few classic car enthusiasts, some doing double duty as chauffeurs for the parade grand marshals. Ed Pash is the proud owner of a 1966 Bonneville convertible. With a mere 180,000 miles, it has the original 318 engine, and according to Ed, everyone wants to buy his car.
This is really the Motown epitome of vehicles. To me, when the Motown was big and people were cruising Woodward with the GTOs and and the Pontiacs, and it seems like everybody and their mother remembers this car, or their brother had one, and we bring it out every year, and we have a blast with it. And it's here again this year. It keeps making it. We've owned it for about 15 years now. It gets around. It gets used. Let me tell you, it doesn't sit at home a lot. This car. We just used it in a movie this week with Comedy Central, with a few of the guys from Ghostbusters and a guy from Saturday Night Live. So this was a car behind the hero car, they call it.
Greg Reed has two cars in the parade, a 1965 Ford Galaxy XL convertible and a 1965 Chevy Cobra. It was the color that attracted him to the Galaxy, and he says it's just a fun car to drive. After 20 years of ownership, I wondered, how much work did he put into restoring it?
It was mostly done when someone changed the color from green to this burgundy, and I've just continued that. I put a clear coat over it, had a body shop do that, and I hired an upholstery man to do the interior, and so along the way you just keep doing little things.
Why the Cobra?
Horsepower. It's a 2,500 pound car with 475 horses. This is a real car.
If you could take your pick between the two cars, which would you prefer to drive?
Well, just for myself, I like this one. But if I'm taking friends and family along, I need the car with extra seats.
This is Kevin Chirac's 7th year in the Classic Car Parade. His 1976 Cadillac Eldorado convertible runs like a charm. It has a 454 engine and all the original parts. He's owned it for 4 years. And if you ask him what's special about his car, he'll tell you.
It's a beautiful piece to me because this is one of the pieces that's been left unmolested. And this is rolled right off of the showroom floor and still in the original condition.
But this car is more than just a pretty face. There is a story behind it.
It was owned by a woman in Mason, Michigan, and her husband unfortunately passed, and he asked that she sold the car and that money was used to take care of his funeral expense. And she asked me to love this car and take care of it until the end. And so that's what I've done.
Nick Consiglio has owned his 1968 Mustang since 1998. This GT390 with a V8 is not the everyday car. Nick shows off this beauty only for parades. But what got his attention was the color in the engine. He says only 91 GT390s were built in 1968. Nick celebrates 10 years as a participant in the Classic Car Parade. And what word would he use to describe the Cruisefest?
Love it. It's 2 words.
A very soft-spoken man, Mr. Dawson found his 1928 Ford Roadster in a 1992 classified ad. He doesn't drive it very often, but he really likes coming to the Cruisefest. As a matter of fact, he likes it so much he's been in the parade for the last 21 years. For him, it's a great experience. We appreciate the efforts of everyone who made the 2016 Cruisefest Classic Car Parade a success. From the volunteers to the grand marshals, the Classic Car Parade was great. And to our sponsors, DTE Energy, a great big Berkeley thank you for sharing the ride with us.